What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we got a special video. I got my Cutco knives back, and I'm going to put a link in the video description. You can watch when I actually submitted my Cutco knives for warranty purposes. But the long story short is I won some Cutco knives for free during an online auction. It was a giveaway. I actually bid up to $35 for the Cutco knives, and the auctioneer pulled a card and I ended up getting them for free, which was cool. And I already owned some Cutco utensils, like ladles and stuff, and all the handles were kind of beat up. So we're gonna get this opened up. I have not opened this up yet, so excited to see what they actually sent me, and I want to share this experience with you guys, so that way you can send your knives in to Cutco with confidence. Now, I believe, let me look when I sent this in. Okay, I looked it up. I think I sent this in about 10 days ago, and it goes to, I believe, was it New Jersey or something like that? So they give you a nice catalog here to order more Cutco knives. And let's see if I can show this here. They're just telling me to be careful. Wash it before using. And here's all the stuff I got back. So let's see if they actually fixed these things or just sent me brand new ones. And if they sent me brand new ones, I'll be super, super excited. All right, so I'm going to check out the handle on this one. And it's definitely the used knife. And it looks like they just sharpened and polished it, which is fine, but I can basically now sell this. Let me show you the number here. Why does it keep zooming out? Here, let's go like that. Yes, so they did not replace the knife, but that's okay. But I can basically say that this particular knife was professionally serviced by Cutco. They definitely polished the handle, although there's a little bit of mark here. But why did I do this? So I could have just sold the knives as is. I mean, I got them for free, right? And I probably could have sold them for $30. But now I can sell them as new open box because they've been serviced by Cutco. And now this steak knife I can get close to $65 for. So I turned something for free. I did invest $7.51, but I did that to basically double what I can sell them for. All right, now let's take a look at this one. I don't know, man. This might be... there's a little bit of mark here. What is that on there? There's like a little hallmark on there. Interesting. Does that one have this too? It does. All right, so there's a little hallmark on the blade. So I don't know, did these always have a hallmark on them? I don't know. I never noticed that, but look at that. Beautiful. So maybe these are brand new. I don't really honestly know. They might be completely brand new. Yeah, I think they are. Wait, this one says DD made in USA. Yeah, that one's definitely, that was the original one. Yep. It's got a little nick on the top here. So, but are all these the same? I gotta be careful too. I don't cut myself doing this video. Okay. So that's a really old one. So I think they just sharpened them and then they polished the handles for me, which I can appreciate. These handles, when I initially sent them in, were kind of like gritty and grimy and just kind of beat up. Now they're all shiny and absolutely gorgeous. So that's cool. So just these three knives alone, we got 65, 65, right? So that's, 130 plus another 65. It's basically, I'm holding almost $200 in resellable value on eBay. And they've all been serviced by Cutco. And this larger one here, ooh, that handle looks really, really nice. They did a nice job. Yeah, I never noticed the little monogram here. And here's the blade. And yeah, they've they've definitely sharpened that bad boy up. So they didn't replace them, even though I asked them to replace them, but they did refurbish them. So now I can sell this for like 85 bucks versus just for 30 for a beat up looking blade. All right, so that's nice. And then, so why did I do it? Well, now I have $7.51 invested in each knife, and we're turning that $7.51 into 65. So like after eBay fees and everything, I should have $200 worth of value here versus just 100 before. So that's why I did it, and it took a couple weeks, and now I got these basically refurbished, awesome ones. Here was my fork. I'm not reselling this, but this handle was just completely destroyed. It had all kinds of like melt marks on it. So that's what they did. They just replaced the handle. It looks like they took off the old handle, but they really didn't polish up the fork, but I guess that's okay. So that's rocking and rolling. This big ladle here, the handle was melted as well. I think they just gave me a brand new one because this one is actually in a bag that's sealed. So rather than replace the handle on the ladle, it was just cheaper for them to send a completely brand new one. So I've got a brand new gorgeous ladle. So yes, guys, they'll even guarantee the utensils that come with their kits. So this is a beautiful brand new ladle. I'm not selling this. This is something we use on the daily, and I think my one I sent in I had for like 15 years. So they did replace that, which is beautiful. Also looks like they replaced the flipper, the brand new one, because this bag is sealed. Let me zoom out. So that is awesome. So, you know, you could buy one at the dollar store and replace it every 6 months to a year, or you can buy high quality stuff like this that the manufacturer will guarantee. And again, I spent it was like almost $10 to ship the item, and then I think it was like 13 bucks. And you're just paying basically the shipping insurance to send the items back to you. So it depends on how many you send in. But look at that. Got a brand new flipper. Got a brand new serving spoon out of it. They didn't replace my little mini fork, but that's okay. They did replace the handle. And here is a brand new, gorgeous serving spoon. Again, my handle was all melted from putting it on the stove or leaving it on the stove, which was really our fault, but they backed it up. And then so this is what they did with the items: replace in full, sharpen. I don't know about that fork. They really didn't replace that, but maybe they're saying they just sharpened it. Okay, I didn't know you can sharpen a fork. That's fine. And then I got a brand new barbecue fork here. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh, that's really sharp too. So that's why they put the tip in. That's super sharp. So super happy. Got all my stuff. And I also have a nice box here, a long box I'm going to reuse. So basically, send your stuff in. If you guys are out in the wild and you actually find Cutco and it's all beat up, if you can get the Cutco knife for even like if you spent $5, it's worth it because you can send it to Cutco. They'll sharpen it or they'll just replace it. And if you find utensils, like serving utensils, not a lot of money in these, but in a set, I think they get pretty expensive. I forgot what I paid for these, but they do provide a lifetime guarantee. So just want to leave that video for you guys. It's a follow-up. Again, I'll put the video when I sent it in. So 2 weeks later, got all awesome stuff, and I'm going to turn that into $200 in profit. Super excited. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, be on the lookout for Cutco knives. When you're at estate sales and garage sales, if it says Cutco on it, pay up for it, and it sells right away. All right, talk to you on the next one. Appreciate you guys watching.